So with a quick show of hands, who here is a business traveler? Who travels for work? Please show me. Probably all of us, right? Listen up, this is important for you. Corporate travel is probably the biggest unsolved problem in business today. It's a broken trillion-dollar industry. Again, it's a broken trillion-dollar industry. And there are solutions out there when it gets to managing your travel. You can use an agent, but it's slow, it's expensive, it's inefficient, it's limiting and limited. Half of the trips in companies that use an agent, half the trips are booked outside of the travel agency. What other solutions do you have? You can let your travelers roam free. Use Booking.com and Expedia and Airbnb, the vacation, the consumer travel websites. They get good inventory. Yes, but what about payments? What about invoices? What about having a dashboard where you can see the status of this very important spend, second spend in your P&L in many companies after payroll? It's a big mess. I've seen this mess firsthand after I sold my previous startup to Booking.com, and we realized that business travel is probably 15 years behind leisure travel, and we decided to fix it. Our mission at TravelPerk is to make business travelers happy, one trip at a time. We did a survey the other day, fast-growing companies in Europe. 92% of the responders hate the current travel solution they have. They hate it. And we're here to fix it, to make them love it again. It's a huge market. Very important point from this slide is that 83% of trips in Europe are done in companies with less than 500 employees. We think about McKinsey, Coca-Cola as the big side of the market. It's wrong. It's 17%. 83% is in companies like Outfittery and Go Cardless and Typeform and Get Your Guide, all customers of ours. I see some familiar faces in the crowd. That's the vast majority of the market, and that's our focus. We have built the first consumer-grade platform where you can do everything around a business trip. You can book it, you can manage it, you can get the invoice and the payment and the support, all in one place. We have 3 stakeholders in companies, and we make all 3 very happy. The traveler, like yourself, they can book it, they can see a dashboard, they can get a nice itinerary, they get support on the go. The admin, who needs to reconcile, to get the invoices, to make sure the payments match the budget and the travel policies. And then the booker. In many cases, the booker is not the traveler, so we make these people happy as well. So how do we disrupt a trillion-dollar industry? Pretty easy, right? We believe that there are 5 pillars to this. First one is that your travelers expect to get access to the full inventory of the market. Booking.com and Expedia and Airbnb have great inventory. Instead of limiting your travelers, we said, let's make sure they can book that. So we partner up with Booking.com and Expedia and Airbnb and others. Everything that your travel agent has, we have, plus everything from the open market, open internet. Everything in one place. Second, one-stop shop. You get your invoices from one place. You can book in one place. You get support from one place. We never ask you to call the airline or call the hotel directly. We do it for you, all in one place. Number 3, my friends, the world has changed. Enterprise software has changed. If before we were selling to the CFOs, CEOs, 5-year contracts, and then assuming that they would force everybody to use your product, this is not the case anymore. Slack, for example, changed in the same way for communication, enterprise communications. Instead of selling to the CIO, the end user, the teams are using Slack. Trello did the same thing in project management. We are doing the same thing in business travel. And I'm not mentioning Slack and Trello by mistake or by a random way. We share the same investors who share the same thesis about the world. Number 4 is that we are a product company, we are a tech company, but we also travel veterans. And we know that in travel, sometimes things screw up. When they do, you need to know that we are here for you. So we have a great platform. You can self-book, you can self-manage your trips. In the 1% of the cases when something goes wrong, we have an in-house 24/7 support team in Barcelona where we sit. It's not outsourced, it's a part of our team, and we have your back. Whenever you need assistance, even if it's not related to us, we'll help you. Lastly, number 5, we are the only company in this industry that is 100% free. We didn't invent this business model. We adopted it from the leisure side, from Booking.com and Expedia and other OTAs. We generate a revenue from the commissions paid by the suppliers, and the product for you, the end users, is completely free. This results in huge savings. We save 20% or more on your travel budget for your companies, and we make your travelers happy. The numbers support what I say. We are growing like crazy. Last month, we did 12x year on year. We've been growing 30% month on month so far this year. And we're returning customer acquisition cost in 3 months. We have negative churn. Customers stick with us and expand. And yeah, as I said, I see some familiar faces. Typeform, I saw Typeform earlier, Outfittery, Go Cardless. If you guys do not use TravelPerk yet, speak with them. Ask them about their experience. Or speak with me or with Gidi here, front row. We are happy to help you fix your business travel. Thank you very much.